TPS doesn't care about the parent or the students.
Those are the words of Tulsa Public Schools board member Elena Ashley. She's upset after TPS board members passed a resolution certifying what rights parents have in the school district when it comes to opting out of what's taught in school. Some board members say it's not good enough and that an opt-in portion needs to be added to the resolution. Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us live in the newsroom. Devin, you figured out what exactly the Parents' Bill of Rights is and the debate surrounding it.
That's right, Nathan, and the debate around this has been going on for some time now, but it's important to note a Parents' Bill of Rights, which lists out what instruction a parent can opt their student out of. Having that for a school has been required by state law, but some of the TPS board members wanted more discussion around it before it was fully passed.
Mr. Croissant.
Aye.
And aye. So our Bill of Rights passes.
Monday evening, the Tulsa Public School Board approved the passage of the Parents' Bill of Rights. This is a publicized resolution on the school's website and handbook showing what rights parents have in their child's education. TPS tells me several of the items listed in the Bill of Rights is already a process the district has followed for more than a decade. Now, under state law, every school is required to list them under one document. The Parents' Bill of Rights allows an opt-out option for parents in 3 subject areas. That's sex education, morality, or education involving religion. Now, the argument against it is by only allowing an opt-out option and not with an opt-in option that it further limits parental choice instead of increasing it. The concern going against that is where is the line drawn as far as opting in to a course or a form of education. So here's a little bit of the debate at the TPS board meeting.
I think that we give away our rights, and I think that's what this opt-out is all about, is handing our rights over to the district.
From my perspective, many things could be considered controversial, and it would be almost impossible for our teachers to teach if we had to opt into anything that might be controversial. We still live in a place where people believe that the earth is flat. So are we going to have to get permission to have a globe in the classroom? I mean, it becomes never ending from my perspective. And I feel like as a public school parent, I'm communicated with very well, but also that I opted into a public school education when I enrolled my students into school.
I don't agree with all parts of the Parents' Bill of Rights. However, this is law. And what I really don't agree with is having our accreditation taken. I really don't agree with having Ryan Walters have the opportunity to take over the school district. So sometimes we have to do something that maybe stink. Maybe we don't like every part of it, but we have to do things sometimes that we don't like, but that we have to do to make sure that we protect the students in this district.
Board member Elena Ashley and Stacy Woolley voted no. The rest voted yes to the Bill of Rights. A day later, board member Elena Ashley is still frustrated with the outcome.
Very disappointed. First of all, I'm thinking that in this climate of the audit and having no transparency and having, fraudulent things happen, that we would have a Parents' Bill of Rights that does not have the voice of the parents included. And so it's appalling that we have again shut the mouths of the people that matter most. I consider it a loss last night. I consider it another way of the district controlling and actually raising children without parent involvement.
Leah Hull is a former educator and parental advocate in Tulsa. She's even briefed the state legislature on parental involvement in public education.
That rationale for including opt-in language included it provides parental authority because parental authority is the primary influence over a child's life. It included transparency for the parents and curriculum and student support services. And then finally, it gives parents the accountability in respecting Oklahoma laws and educational standards.
Adding an opt-in portion is not off the table. Board member Ashley tells me it still can be added, but they need more community involvement.
They gave us what was considered the bare minimum of what we can do. We can do more if we cared. TPS doesn't care about the parent or the students. They want to make sure that they have control, which is something that's been going on absolutely for the last 30 years. And it's like the audit. They know they can get away with things. They're making it harder for the parent to be able to step up, be involved, and be engaged. And so they want to have total control over the children. And it's a travesty.
She also says there's nothing in this document keeping a school district accountable, that it's up to the parents to go up the ladder to the State Board of Education. Now, if Tulsa Public Schools did not pass a Parents' Bill of Rights by next school year, it could have counted against their accreditation status. The part of the story that's still missing is from you, parents and teachers. So if you want to share your thoughts with this Parent Bill of Rights with us anonymously, feel free to email me at my email, dlyon@fox23.com, or you can email your thoughts to our newsroom at news@fox23.com. We want to elevate your voices along with public officials. Live in the newsroom, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
We have the full Parents' Bill of Rights document on fox23.com so you can read through it yourself. Other states requiring a Parents' Bill of Rights to have both opt-in and opt-out options are Texas, Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. Oklahoma only requires an opt-out option.